Hello everyone, welcome to Verbling. This is Justin here, and we are going to practice and learn collocations and fixed expressions. It's an advanced class because once you get to a level where you have enough fluency and understanding of the language, this is the next step.
Hello.
Hey Miguel, could hear you. What's going on?
It's okay.
All right, nice to have you in class.
Uh, yeah.
All right.
I'm happy too.
All right, great. Um, have you? I haven't seen you in any of my verbling classes before. I don't believe, have I?
mm, yeah, I don't have class before.
Yep, it's your first time, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And I'm going to also welcome Basak. Is that how I pronounce your name? Probably not, but can you hear me? Is it Hello, Basak or Bas? Sorry, I'm not very good
Hello,
with names. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Nice to meet you. May I ask, how do I pronounce your name?
Bashak.
Bashak. Okay, okay. Perfect. All right, I'm learning
Yeah, very good.
pronunciation. All right,
Nice
Bashak.
to meet you, Justin.
Yeah, nice to meet you, and great to have you in class. My first question, I guess, for both of you is, are you both familiar with collocations and well, fixed expressions? I'm sure you understand what that means, but are you familiar with these two terms?
Yes, collocation. For example, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
and as soon as. I think you are talking about it.
Yep, those are fixed expressions. Yes. Miguel, how about you yourself?
I'm not familiar with that expression.
All right, good. Then I'm gonna give you a quick. I'm gonna share something here with you guys. Wait a second here. And what I share with you, I will give you at the end of class, so you have something to study or look for a reference afterwards. Just give me 1 second here. There it is. Everyone can see this. I'll make it a little bigger. Oops.
That's fine. I can see.
We can make it to the max here, so it's easy to read. So we're going to do a quick warm-up, and then Miguel, I'll explain collocations a little bit more. I'll do a quick review um, for Bashak, and it'll be a little clearer for you as well. So we're going to do a little warm-up. We got adjectives and nouns. So we have these nouns, and we want to combine them, the adjective with the noun. Okay. So if we'll start with Bashak. So Bashak, here on this side we have the adjectives, and this side we have the noun. So what do you think main?
Main road.
Yes, excellent. Main road. A lot of people I know in the Spanish language, since I teach Spanish speakers, what do they say, Miguel? Instead of main road, they say, do you know?
No.
Principal. Yeah?
Principle. Yeah.
This
Yes.
is this is a great example of a language one error because principal road is it just doesn't sound natural. We say main road, okay? But it means in Spanish it means principal, principal, okay?
Yes.
So different languages have different problems with collocation. All right. Great. So next we have high. Miguel, what do you think high goes with on the right side here?
Hi. Yes. Um, uh, Height is like Is specialized.
So here's what I want you to do. Is it high smoker, high language, high hopes, high wit, or high grin?
Ah, high green.
That's a good guess. Are you familiar with these? These are actually pretty advanced terms as well. Are you familiar with grin and wit?
Nope.
Bashak, can you tell them what wit and grin mean?
Actually, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Wit, like if you have wit, you're very clever and quick. You make quick decisions. All right. Wit. Maybe wise as well.
Is it the synonym of decisive?
Yeah, maybe decisive, maybe not. It's got a mixture. It's wit is something that if you're it's clever. It's another word for clever, really. Okay. And grin. Grin is when you have kind of a subtle smile. All right. These are tricky, but this is a good. Anybody know? These
Uh,
might be a little easier. How about
high,
Bashak? Hi.
high hopes.
Exactly. This is always go. They always go well together. High hopes.
High hopes.
Yep. My hopes are high. All right. Broad. Oops. Broad. Anybody? Don't worry if you don't understand this. So we'll go a little easier after this. This is just a warm up.
Broad green.
Yeah, you have a broad grin. Are you familiar with broad, Miguel?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So grin is like you kind of show your teeth in amusement, embarrassment. It can be a couple different feelings from grin. Broad grin. Okay, we're getting there. A heavy. What do you think? This one's a little more common. Miguel, can you get this one? Heavy.
Heavy smoker.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't say a frequent smoker. We often say a heavy smoker. But I understand frequent smoker. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. I get these mixed up here. We got language, s- strong language, sharp language. What do you think?
Strong
Strong
language.
language.
Yeah. And that brings us to sharp-witted. Usually you say this is a sharp-witted person, right?
Oh,
And
sharp.
I'm gonna give you a better definition here. It's kind of an idiom, which are also fixed expressions and idioms are kind of similar. But it's having the ability to think and react quickly. Okay, so that's a definition of sharp-witted. All right.
Right.
This next one will be a little easier. Part B here. Verbs and nouns. So what we want to do is we're going to use one of these four nouns for each of these expressions. All right. So let's start with Bashak here. Oh, you got some other people. Sorry I didn't say hi. Ming, how's it going?
Hi, Justin. Doing
All
well.
right. Nice to see you. This will be a good class for you. Christian, can you hear me?
Hi,
All right. Nice to see you, Christian. Nice to have
nice
you
to see
join
you too.
us. All right, guys. So we're going to fill in these blanks. I'm going to just go down in order here. Bashak, you can do number one. So it's either going to be do, make, have, or give. All right. Change the form of the verb. All right. Go on.
Okay. Give it a try.
All right. Ding, ding, ding. Give it a try. All right. Christian, how about number two?
Give it a try.
Do you want I don't know. Do to a swap?
No?
No. Make to a swap?
Make to a
No.
swap?
I don't find any logic
Alright,
in
no,
any
no
of the
way.
verbs here. Do you want made to a
Anybody,
swap? I don't.
alright, anybody else have any idea about this one?
Do you want to do a swap?
You want to do... Maybe I actually screwed that up too. Maybe I think there's no two here, yeah. Yeah, we
I
want to do a
was
swap.
confused
Sorry
by
about
the
that.
two.
Yeah, that too messed with me actually too, Christian. Don't worry. Yeah, that was an error. Do you want to do a swap? Yeah, everyone familiar with swap? What does swap mean?
Change places, change something.
Very good, perfect. All right, Christian, I'll give you another one. Did you a note of the address?
Did you
Do you have?
make have? See, yeah. Did you have a number of the address?
Did you have a note of the? Not quite. Anybody else want to give it a try?
You
Did you make?
Yeah, you make a note. Make a note of the address. There's another verb that we often use too.
take.
Anybody know? Take. Exactly. All right. Good. Miguel, it's your turn. Number 4. Here, I'll paste these in so you remember them. We were the worst team in the league, but now we're. What do you think, Miguel?
Had progress.
Be careful. For one, we have to make the right form of the verb. We have to be here. So, what kind of form of the verb do we need? Do you know?
No.
Having?
Having ing is correct, but we're having progress. You don't have progress. You.
Make progress.
Very good. Yes. So we're making. Whoops. Making progress. Okay. Good. All right, Ming, it's your turn for number 5. She just loves.
She
Very
just
important
loves
one.
giving advice,
Perfect.
especially when it isn't wanted.
Excellent. We could say she loves giving and loves giving advice. Very good. And this is very important. Is this ever plural? Advice? Do we ever say advices?
No.
No. Singular. Very common error, guys. Giving advice. Very good. Bashak, number 6.
I need to stay at home for a bit to doing the washing.
To doing? Careful, to.
To do.
Yes, infinitive. What does a bit mean? Do you know?
For a little.
What's that?
Yes, I don't know the meaning.
No? Does anybody know what a bit means?
Little time.
Yeah,
Just a moment.
this is a great example of collocation here, Christian. A little time, we don't say a little time. We say
A bit. Moment. A second.
short. See, this is why we learn these collocations. I understand a little time, but we don't say a little time. We say a short time.
Okay.
Yeah? Good. We're getting some examples on the spot. So, Miguel, next one's for you, or no, Christian, next one's for you, number 7.
We need to.
Oh, sorry. Miguel, I think it's Christian's turn, and then you're next.
Okay, we need to make a decision about the venue for the conference.
Exactly. Make a decision. Always make a decision. Good. You have to make a decision. Yeah. I can't think of any other words to express the same way with the decision. Anybody? Can anybody think of anything? Make a decision. That's it right there. Miguel, this one's for you. Barbecue.
We're having a barbecue on the beach tomorrow.
Yeah, excellent. Very good. Perfect form. This is a very common one as a spell, especially with Spanish speakers. Take. Do you ever take a barbecue? Or take breakfast? Or take lunch, dinner? What do we take? Which ones are correct? Which one can we say? Can we say take a barbecue? Anyone?
No.
Nope. Can we say take breakfast?
No.
Can
No.
we say take lunch?
Yes.
Yes. Can we say take dinner?
Yes.
No, we can't say take dinner. We can say take lunch and take a break, but be careful. You take a lunch break. All right, is this correct if I say is this correct? Last weekend I took lunch with my family.
No,
Why?
because it wasn't a break.
Exactly. This is the reasoning for it. Yeah, you take a lunch break. So what do we say? We say here, we say had a lunch. Yep. Very common area here. So you take a lunch break. When we say take lunch, this is kind of in parentheses. You don't have to say break, but we take a lunch break. All right, at work. Nice. All right. I think whose turn is it? Is it Ming? Your turn. Number 9.
We'll have to make an effort to finish on time.
Nice work. All right, and back to Bashak.
Um, I think it should be give.
Give a shower.
No, I mean, oh, I'm talking about 9.
I'll give an effort.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
right. Make effort.
We'll have to give an effort to. Now we say
I
make an
couldn't
effort,
take a shower.
Okay.
but give maybe can work. I gave my best effort. Yeah, it depends. It works for some ways. Some different. I gave my best effort. That works. You give an effort. This is make an effort. Yeah, it's difficult. This is very advanced, guys. All right. The last one. This is for Bashak. What do you think? I couldn't.
Take take a shower.
Exactly. Easy. So this is for Miguel that might not be, or anyone else that might not be clear exactly what a collocation is. A collocation is 2 or more words that often go together. These combinations just sound right to native speakers, okay? Here's a few examples. Here's the natural, and here's the unnatural. So we say a fast train. We don't say a quick train. Or maybe the express train sometimes. We say fast food, which you all should have heard already, not quick food. Doesn't that sound unnatural? This should really sound unnatural for you. Quick food is not what we say. A quick shower. I'm going to take a quick shower, not a fast shower. And a quick meal, not a fast meal. So that's just some examples of how sometimes adjectives and nouns can just have a natural tendency together. Why learn them? Let's give you a quick, before we get on to the next activity. It's more natural and more easily understood. It's an alternative and richer ways to express yourself. How to learn them. Here's some tips, okay? Be aware of them. Try to recognize them when you see or hear them. This is very, very good right here. Treat them as single blocks of language. For example, learn strongly support together. Don't just learn strongly and support separate, but when you hear them together, think of them as a block of language. Right? When you learn a new word, write it down with other words that collocate with it. Remember distinctly, vaguely, vividly. And this is probably one of the best things. Probably some of you that already have good collocation experience is because of reading. A lot of times, if you read a lot, you're going to learn the vocabulary and the collocations in context. A couple more here. You can learn them in groups. This is a lot of times people learn them just with like take. What do you take? You can do activities. Take action. Take a chance. Take an exam. Take a shower. All right. Learner's Dictionary is a great resource. All right. And here's a quick little rundown of types of collocations. We have adverb, adjective. For example, completely satisfied. Adjectives, nouns. We say excruciating pain. We don't say excruciating joy. This is a very negative word. Noun. Surge of anger. Lions roar. They don't shout. This is just one of the natural things. You commit suicide, not undertake. Prepositions burst into tears, not blow up in tears. Stuff like this. It's a very advanced thing, and it's kind of fun to see how well you do. So we're gonna do some error correction here, okay? Right here I have some information on fixed expressions I'm not gonna go over today, but I'm gonna send you this document so you can read it if you'd like, okay? Here's a couple examples of fixed expressions. I think Bashak, you said a couple of these. Maybe not, but you definitely gave a couple of good examples. But these are just some examples of what fixed expressions are. Just in case, very common one. All right. All right. So this is going to be the challenge here. We're gonna see how well we do with if we can identify the natural or the errors here. None of these sound completely natural, okay? So this is going to be a very advanced activity. Do your best. We're going to start with Bashak. Bashak, this first one here, I'm afraid. Can you read this and tell me what you think is incorrect?
I'm afraid that's never come into my mind. Okay. I'm afraid that's never come to my mind. I don't know.
No? Does anybody have an idea?
Not sure. Never come across my mind.
It's never come across my mind. That's good. It's never come across my mind. There's another one we could say. It's never. Think about the meaning here we're trying to say. You can say it differently. It's never entered my mind. It's another way we could say. Good. All right, Christian. How about this one? Can you read it and then tell me what you think needs to be corrected?
He's so happy as a clam since he met Linda.
Think about some grammar structure that needs to. Because I say I'm so happy as a clam, but how do we make a comparison here? Think of the structure.
Like a clam. He's happy like a clam.
We're going to keep as here, but let's change this to.
He's happy as a clam.
Yeah, he's as happy as a clam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a common structure that it just. I'm as happy as I'm as hungry as a bear. Have you heard of these common idioms? Yeah, it's a common idiom structure. When you have a comparison with a similar, an animal or something. Good, Miguel. You decide. It's up for you. What do you think is unnatural here?
Up.
Yep, up. You've identified it right here. Any idea?
It's up to you.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Say it's up to you. And you know this expression, what does this mean?
It
You make
depends
the
on.
decision.
Exactly. Anybody know another? One of my favorite. I actually don't say it's up to you. I say it's your ring
Choice.
ring. Not your choice. It's your ring 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 ring. Your decision. Your
Election.
no call.
Uh,
Yeah. Close though. It's your call. I always say this. I don't really say it's up to you. I say it's your call. This means it kind of puts the ball in their court. It kind of lets them make the decision, and it's a nice way to say it. You decide. It's up to you. It's your call. These are all the same meaning. Okay. Good, Ming. This one's for you. Could you?
could you put in a good sentence for me with the boss? Could you put in a good word for me with the boss?
Nice. Good word. Nice. Excellent. All right, Bashak. Next one.
What of the world? What of the world do you mean? What of the world? I don't know.
Think a preposition here. Right here. Different preposition.
What in the world?
Nice. Good. What in the world do you mean? Yeah?
What does it mean?
Yeah, it's kind of like, whoa. Whatever you said, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah? What in the world do you mean? Very common expression.
Could you say what on earth do you mean?
Say that again, Christian.
What on earth do you mean?
What on earth do you mean?
What on earth do you mean?
In or on?
I don't know. I think it's on.
Yep. See, you say in the world, on earth. Isn't that, it just depends. You change, these mean the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But in the world, on earth. What on the earth do you mean? Yeah, I've heard them both. Yeah, nice. Good. All right, Christian, your turn. She's so very pleased of her new car.
She's so very pleased with her new car.
Nice work. All right, Ming, this one's for you. I can assure you.
I can assure you that it is a happiness to deal with you. It is a pleasure to deal with you.
Yeah, they have similar meanings, but it's a pleasure. You never say it is a happiness. You say it's a pleasure, right? This is a common. So when you learn it, you learn pleasure in this block of words. It's a pleasure. There's not very many. I don't. Pleased to meet you. We also say that. But it's a pleasure. I can't think of using pleasure unless it's in the sexual way or something in a different context. You know. This is the most common way it's used. It's a pleasure. Good. All right. Back to Bashak. What do you think about Jack?
Jack feels very strong about the need for a new house in town. Feels strongly, maybe, about the need of.
This is more of a grammatical thing here. Focus on this part. We have our verb. What's our verb?
Jack feels
Feels.
strongly. Feels
Yes. We need what is describes a verb?
adverb.
Strongly. So this is one of those verb adverb combos. Sometimes some people might say they feel something different. They might say they feel, what's a common, I know it sounds natural probably now that you hear it, but sometimes people say I feel very something different. It's not natural. All right, good. Christian, next one.
Okay, what showed to our attention that your daughter has missed 5 classes? Has called our attention.
What did you say?
It has called our attention.
Called?
Yeah.
Close, very close. Something to your attention.
Come.
See, this is a block. Yes. Come to your attention, okay? It has come to our attention.
Should
This
it be?
is
It has came to our attention.
come, came, come. Present perfect? Yeah? We say come, came, come. It sounds funny. A lot of natives would probably say that, Ming. It does
Yeah.
sound natural. It just came to our attention. But the real participle is come. It just sounds funny because no one ever uses it.
Okay.
Yeah, it has come to our attention. Good. All right. Whose turn is it again? Is it Miguel?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think about I'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank you for behalf of our company. I'd like to. I don't know.
What about this? A different preposition. Usually this is a block. You gotta memorize this phrase right here as a block.
Your behavior. Nope.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. It froze a little. Did you say something, Miguel?
Nope.
All right, anybody?
On.
Yeah. So Miguel, are you familiar with this phrase? On
Nope.
behalf of? Can anybody explain when we use this phrase?
Hmm.
When someone do something in representing a company or someone else.
Yeah, and this is maybe if we word it differently, it's clearer. Like from a part of, maybe on behalf of, in the part say on behalf of. All right, but in Spanish, I know it's similar to this. Okay, Miguel.
Okay.
On
Okay.
behalf
Thank
of,
you.
and it's usually used in like letters and stuff. Yeah. All right. All right. Very good. Ming, it's your turn. That listens like a wonderful opportunity.
That sounds like a wonderful opportunity.
Anybody? Well, for one, it sounds like is different, but we have a lot of difference between hear and listen to. Are you guys familiar with the difference between hear and listen to?
Here is the natural capacity,
Mm-hmm.
and, and listen is the when somebody pay attention to the sound.
Attention. Yes. Listen is when you're actively paying attention. Yeah, here's your natural capacity. Yeah, I guess might be a better word for this. But that's the same. So we have here, and then we have watch and look. Which one's watch in this?
Look.
Actually, watch is neither. Which one's see? Natural capacity or actively paying attention? See.
Natural.
Yeah, it's your natural ability, maybe not capacity, ability. See, sounds a little more natural to me. Natural ability. So see, and then we have listen to, and we could say watch and look. Anybody know the difference between watch and look?
Look is from your perspective. Watch watch is passive. Look is more
Yes.
act subjective.
Yep. Watch is almost like observing, right?
Yeah.
Look is more active. But you're paying attention in both of them. You watch TV. Yeah, you're observing, you're watching it. It's for an extensive period of time. Look is you're actively paying attention, but it doesn't necessarily mean for a long time. All right? Good. All right, who are we at here? Whose turn is it? Are we back to Bashak?
Yes. He's
All right.
got mixed feelings with his new school. Maybe, I don't know, mixing feelings? I'm not sure.
Let's check out this preposition right here. This is
For,
mixed feelings.
on.
No, good guesses. Anybody have another idea?
About.
Very good. Yes, you have mixed feelings about something. But like I said, this is an fixed expression that you just have to kind of memorize. You just have to be familiar with. I group them together when I use them. Mixed feelings about something, and that's a good way about a good thing about to remember prepositions. Really, these expressions they have many. It's a three-part expression. And just group them together. Christian, next one for you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't keep that. What did you say? I didn't hear that. I didn't.
Good guess. This is a
But
common
yeah,
one.
I didn't pay attention. I didn't.
No, keep. Let's change keep with a different verb.
I don't know.
All right, no worries. No worries. You'll learn
It
it here.
doesn't come to my mind. I didn't retain that.
Anybody?
Hear that? Catch
Catch
that?
that?
Catch that?
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Mhm.
I didn't catch that. Did you catch that? I didn't catch that.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, these are very good for you to use. All right, Miguel, it's your turn. Thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting me to the party.
Nice. Thank you so much. Can I say thank you very much?
Mm, yes.
Thank you very much. But does it sound fine? I don't know. It sounds thank you very much for inviting me to the party. Yeah, it works, I guess. But so is very common. But a lot of people they replace so with very. And that sounds very unnatural. If I said that sounds so unnatural, I prefer very.
Thank you very much.
Okay. I think these definitely are exchangeable. Sometimes we use so more often than other times we use very. I would say if in doubt, use very, okay? But we have expressions we use so. I'm so happy, like a feeling, right? I'm so happy. It's just kind of your pointing out that you're extremely happy. Okay, I'm so happy. All right, and last one for Ming.
Could you hold up a moment, please? Could you hold on a moment?
Very good. Hold on. And what does hold on mean? In one word definition.
Wait a moment.
Exactly. So it looks like we got some good expressions here. So we have two options. I kind of left it open to you guys, depending how you feel is more beneficial, okay? For this first set of expressions, yeah, what we can do is we can make a dialogue and practice using them. Just them, or we can continue on to the quiz number. Either way, we're going to go with majority vote. Bashak, what do you feel like doing? What do you prefer? Do you prefer going to quiz number 2 or practicing quiz
I
number
want to
1?
learn new one.
Yeah? All right. What do you think, Christian? Miguel, Ming.
I want to go expression quiz 2.
Okay. Yep. I'm going to hear what everyone else has to say. No pressure. I'm up for either. Ming, what do you think?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the question.
There you go. He's already using it. I didn't catch that. So the two options, I'm leaving it open to the majority. We can continue on to fixed expressions quiz number 2 and learn more and practice more errors, or we can practice practice the ones we already learned.
We should go to quiz.
Quiz 2?
Quiz 2,
All right.
yeah.
It's up to Christian and Miguel. What do you guys think?
Huh?
You want to go to quiz 2 or do you want to practice quiz 1?
Practice. This
Practice
quiz.
quiz 1? Okay. Miguel, what do you think? Huh? Miguel,
But I want to practice.
you want to... Oh, now we got 50-50. All right, we got to flip a coin. Anybody have a coin?
So it's up to you, teacher.
Now it's up to me. Oh, no. Well, I like to... For the time-wise, because we have about 15 minutes left, I think it's going to be more productive to we're going to be right, so maybe it's a better idea to go into quiz 2. So sorry, guys. All right, so quiz number 2. Let's see here. We're going to go back to Vashak. I think we did a full round there. All right, what do you think? It's good to understand that you will
It's
be
good
coming.
It's good to. It's nice to.
Mm,
It's nice. It's good to see that.
okay, that actually works. That's not the original. It's good to see that you will be coming. There's another one. Anybody else know? It's good to
No.
see or it's good to know? Yeah, it's good to know that you're coming. I would say see though, but know is probably more common. All right, Christian, what do you think? She was pleased to found out that she had passed the exam. This one's more grammatical. Think about it here.
She was happy.
Actually, we could say either here. She was happy or she was pleased. But think about the grammar right here. What's wrong with this grammar?
She was pleased when she found out that she had passed the exam.
Is correct? Oh, sorry. Say that again.
She was pleased when she found out.
All right, you actually corrected it, but we could. That's fine. She was pleased when she found out. But we can just change easily. Keep it simple here and change found to the infinitive form. Laying down, okay?
Okay.
Good, Miguel, your turn. But this is a good. Pleased to find out. All right, Miguel, what do you think? Do for the change. What do you think?
I don't have any idea.
All right, how about this preposition here?
Due by the change,
Different one. Anybody else?
Due
To it,
to.
to the change.
Yeah, Miguel. You too, okay? So just group those together.
due to. Okay.
And are you familiar with this connection? Can anybody reword this?
Mm.
Because
Yes, because of. That's another fixed one right here. We say because of, yes? Good. All right, Ming, next one's for you.
We would like to express our soul-felt wishes for a happy holiday season. Our heartfelt wishes. Heartfelt?
Say that again, Ming.
Heartfelt wishes instead of soul-felt wishes.
Wow, impressive. Good. Heartfelt wishes. We always say heartfelt. All right, back to Bashak.
Bless you. They fondly remember the times they divided together in um, I think we should change fondly, but I don't know the meaning. Fondly.
Anybody know what fondly means?
Happily,
Yeah,
with joy.
gladly.
fond. I'm fond of. This is a good expression. I'm fond of. I'm fond of this. Yeah, I'm happy. All right, so this is correct. Fondly remember. You could also say I happily remember. The times they. What do you guys think? You
Divide.
don't. You don't.
They say
Spent,
Okay, spent together works.
spend time.
they had.
Times had together that works. Okay, so we have two of them that work.
They
They
have
share
been.
it.
Yeah,
Ah,
shared. These all work though. But you know what? If they did a Google search or something and they tried to find the most combinations, most likely shared, maybe spent would be up there as well. But you know, it'd be interesting to see the more how common, you know, which ones are used together more frequently. It could be shared, it could be spent. Times shared. You share times together. This is an expression, okay? Good.
They shared has more results in Google.
Ah, wow, you did it. All right. Good. Cool. All right. Whose turn is it? Christian.
Okay. I will be grateful for any information you have concerning instruction at your academy.
hmm.
You have about
This is a grammatical thing. We have here. Now we need a noun. Let's change this form into a noun.
Regarding.
Okay. Regarding, that works.
Mm. Considering? Consider? No, no.
Any information concerning. Very good.
Concerning.
Yeah, we have to change it into the noun form. A verb's turned into a noun just by adding ing. And this is the total expression here. This is a fixed expression, okay? Any information concerning. This is kind of just how it works, but any information concerning something, okay?
Okay.
Good. All right, Miguel, this one's for you. Janet, what do you have for Janet here?
Yeah.
Janet.
Janet.
Janet has come up with. Yep.
Okay. You know about this? I suggest.
What do you think?
Has come. Oh, how?
Yeah, use our expression right here.
Come up about.
What do we do with about?
With.
Yeah, come up with. Suggestion. And this is just kind of learning idioms and our phrasal verbs as well. Yeah, come up with something. Everyone familiar with come up with?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Alright, we'll keep going. Ming, next one's for you. When I was first...
When I was first asked what I thought
Wow!
of it, I was not
That's
sure.
when you know you got a good grasp on English, right there.
Yeah.
Very good. Asked what I thought of your ideas. Excellent. Alright, back to Bashak. So you asked what someone thinks, okay? This is
That
an
raises
expression. This is a good one.
some interesting points about security in our building. Mm, these rises.
No,
That one.
this is our expression here. What do you think?
Shows.
Any shows? It's another similar word to rise. We don't say rise your eyebrow. Do we? Rise your eyebrows?
Mm-mm.
What do we say?
Raise your eyebrow.
Exactly. This is a very common, these two words are very commonly, they're very similar in meaning, but they're commonly mixed up because they're so similar in meaning. So we say that raised some interesting points, okay? Good, we got a lot of good ones. So these are the last ones we have here. All right, so let's try to get through them here. You guys will have a lot of experience here. So Christian, this one, we've had some problems.
We have some problems with the neighbors over
Here's the expression.
the last few years.
Hmm.
Yep, though works here. But also if we want to keep it plural, these past few years. Right, we don't say those, we say these. Alright, very good. Miguel, this one's for you. I can assure you.
Not.
Hmm.
right here. For
Every
every of them?
every for all of us.
Okay. You could also say both of us. For all of
Both
us.
of us.
All works though.
Each of
All of us. Each and every one of us. That's a little more complicated. You could say that each and every one of us. Ming, next one's for you.
Okay, you are undoubtedly aware of the increase in theft at our school. You are no doubt, no doubt.
Exactly, no doubt. Nice. All right, we got a couple more here. Shaq, next one.
You will be pleased to notice that we have opened a new shop in your area. Mm, you will be happy.
Yeah, happy to. Yeah, but we like to say be pleased to. Right here, I'm gonna give you the be pleased to notice that.
To know that.
Another one. How about anybody?
To see, to see that?
Different sense. Here. Be
To
pleased to
hear.
hear.
Oh,
Yeah,
see.
that's. See, this is more common. You'll definitely see pleased to hear more often than pleased to see, pleased to. It depends, I guess, what you're focused on, but a lot of times you're pleased to hear. Like it's like hear the news, right? Did you hear the
Mm,
news? That's another one. You don't say, did you listen to the news? Did you hear the news? You might have been focused on it, but Ming or Miguel. One more for Miguel, one more for Ming, and then I'm gonna send these to you.
I asked to me if he's coming to the party.
Good guess. What is a more natural way you say ask me?
Asked to me. Ask me is
Anybody?
myself. I ask
Myself.
myself.
I asked myself. Oh, boy.
This is ask me another definition.
I wondered. Oh,
Yeah, that's a more natural way we see when we ask ourselves, we say I wonder.
uh,
I rarely say I ask myself. Sometimes I say I asked myself the same question. That's one of the times I would say I asked myself. I asked
oh,
myself the same question. Why did he do that? I asked myself the same question. You don't say I wondered the same question. It's more common to say ask myself than wondered. I wondered, well, look, I wondered the same thing. You change the way we word it. These are both natural. One
okay.
more for Ming.
At time to time is necessary to review grammar. From time to time.
There you go. All right, guys, I'm gonna share these with you. I have a couple resources here. Look at this. Over 1,000 of the most common fixed expressions, idioms. So there's a link to this resource on this document. It's almost overwhelming, but if you want to take a quick look, not a fast look, a quick look at them, I will share them with you, okay?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll put them in both of the chats here for you. So it's in the Verbling, and now it's in the group chat. So that's for you guys to look at if you want to look into this more. But you did a very, very impressive. I'm happy with all your guys' natural ability to correct these because this is a difficult task. This is definitely advanced. So nice work, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. It was great meeting you. Jack and Miguel, and it's always a pleasure. Ming.
Okay. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you,
Yep,
Justin.
take care, everyone. Yep, you're
Take care.
welcome.
Goodbye, class.
Bye.